Hey guys, today I want to talk about the art of following up. Business, life, relationship. I'm talking about anything. It's about following up. Life is not about one punch. Business is not about first time you can close a deal. You're trying to date that dream girl. You're trying to go after that dream girl. You might have to follow up 5 to 6 times until the timing is right for her. Then you get a shot of dating her, right? So in the world of business, it's all about being patient at the same time being assertive and being firm when it's times to follow up with your customer. And I have been in the sales and entrepreneurial world for over 2.5 decades. I personally have to deal with a lot of customers at the beginning of my career. And today I have to deal with a lot of different relationships of people that's working in my company and outside of my company. And sometimes I want to negotiate certain things and I have to follow up a few months later until the timing is better. So how do you follow up, right? That is the thing I want to talk about today. That is one of the most frequent asked questions in my social media platform by different world audience. And they constantly asking me, look, I have this deal I have not closed yet. I have this person I want to recruit into my company. I haven't recruited them into my company yet, but they are still interested. What do I do, right? Listen, at the beginning of my career, the way I follow up, the way I was taught on how to follow up is simply call them back, send them a text, write them an email and just go straight forward and say, hey, is the timing better for you now? Are we ready to talk about business right now? Are you ready to join my firm right now? Are you ready to open the product right now, right? That is the, most common way to follow up. There's nothing wrong with it. And out of 10 follow-ups, you might be able to get 1 or 2. Now, let me tell you, over the years, I learned the art of really how to follow up in the ultimate classy level, right? Most people follow up to get more. Let me say it again. Most people, when they follow up with a customer, when they follow up with a relationship, when they follow up with a network, they want to get something. They want to get it right now. Let me follow up to get. And over the years, I learned one important thing. And it's going to separate yourself than rest of the people. That is also following up, right? And that is when you follow up, don't follow up to get. Follow up to give. Interesting, huh? What does that mean? What does follow up to give mean? Let's say you try to close an account, all right? And 6 months down the road, you are calling this customer back. Instead of calling back to get and say, are you ready? Are you ready for me? Are you ready to open the account? Are you ready to do business with me? How about try something a little bit different? How about simply follow up and say, listen, I thought of you today. I want to say thank you for the opportunity to share our company's product with you 6 months ago. What am I doing here? When I'm saying thank you, I am follow up to give a thank you. As simple as that sounds, I'm still giving a thank you, right? How about follow up to give an article to your customer? An article that you know is going to be very beneficial to his business, to his life, right? And send them that article. Hey, this is an article that teach you how to save money, how to roll your money tax defer, how to take it out tax free. Right? And this is a useful article published by so-and-so, and I think it's going to be very helpful for you. What are you doing now? You're giving people an article that can potentially benefit their life, right? You're giving now. You follow up to give. How about you follow up to give a gift? Yes, a simple gift. How about you drop by your customer's office and say, look, listen, I was just around the area and I thought of you, and here's a bottle of wine. You know how many times I've done that over my sales career, especially the first 15 years? Many times. I always have a bunch of wine, many bottles of wine in the back of my car trunk. It's about $10? Not expensive at all. But when I'm around the customers, office or where they work at, unannounced, I just simply drop by and say, hey, I thought of you and I want to give you a bottle of wine. I want to give you a book. How about give somebody a book? How about give somebody your time by simply calling them back and say, look, I know we talked about this proposal 3 months ago. I know timing wasn't right. Is there anything else I can do to help you? I'm available, this weekend. If you want to, I can meet up with you and explain to you, any concern you might have. So if you're coming from an angle of giving more time to people, giving thank you to people, giving a meaningful gift to people, giving a book to people, giving an idea to people, giving some of your valuable time to people to help people, to add value to people's life, I promise you one thing, all right? People will eventually want to do business with you. Why does people want to do business with you? Because you are different. You know how many salespeople in this world today? Millions of salespeople. You know how many people is in the same line of business that you're in right now, in the same industry you're in right now? Hundreds of thousands of people are doing exactly the same thing you're doing. What makes you different? That's what I want to ask you today. What makes you different? And what I just taught you is something that made me different. It made me stand out from the rest of the crowd. And I've been doing this for so many years. I have many great relationships with a lot of my customers. It is because the way I serve them, the way I communicate with them, the way I deal with them, and most importantly, the way I give them. All right? So for any one of you feel that this video gave you a lot of value, and you know anyone who's in the sales industry, any kind of sales, okay? Or they might be in a relationship right now, trying to date that dream girl. Well, it's the same philosophy. It's to follow up, to give that person. Don't try to get something immediately, all right? Because when you add enough value to other people's life and they feel the authenticity from you, guess what? When the timing is right, they will choose you and do business with you. They want to date you. They want to have a relationship with you rather than the rest of the people just same old. Make sense? JW here. Again, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, click the link below and subscribe it today. JW here, and see you soon. JW here. If you like my content, comment below and download my JW Just Win app. See you next time.